No, you didn't let me finish.
Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Okay, so I want to make rivers prosper by just any shop that just isn't going to be restocked. I want to. What's so funny?
Okay, just keep going.
I want to. I want. Oh my god. I'm gonna give them a week to restock that shop. I'm gonna put a sign up saying if this stock isn't restocked, oh my god, if this shop isn't restocked in a week, then we're gonna tear it down for another player to build.
That's what's so funny, Matt.
Done. The heck?
Matt, that's what's so funny.
Why?
Look what the sign says.
I can't see it.
Look harder.
Okay, this is gonna be the longest debate ever.
It
It
will.
says, please give me my clothes back.
All right, guys. Okay, next. Okay, guys. Here's Leah's response. Okay. Like, there's gonna be a deluge. A deluge.
Okay, I will.
Of triggerness. When I read this off. Okay. She says simple. Sorry. Okay. She says simple. We rebuild the infrastructure by tearing down the old economic reforms that got us here in the first place. We put the people of Rivers first. We bring a revised job system, which was the original way Rivers worked, and by the words of its Entrix MC and Jackson Octavia themselves, those were the golden days of Rivers when we had that old system in practice. We will destroy the Rivers Money Reserve, which can be used as a bailout for big corporations like Daniel Corp, Oxley Corp, and the Enderman Foundation. We will also put many small reforms in place that are not like the reforms done by big corporations that only have their good in mind. The reforms I am proposing are the ones that the majority of the people in Rivers have been waiting for a long, long time. Also, I saw the video where Daniel dissed all of my shops because they have no business, and his gets a lot of business. That further supports my fact-backed argument that the economy is rigged to benefit only the small handful of the elitists that rule over these mega corporations. The economic playing field has been turned into a place that sustains the big businesses, not benefit the businesses built by the middle class.
I will.
Nano Corp and Oxley Corp have done absolutely nothing to help the economy.
Nathan, can you just Nathan, I gotta get in the car right now, so can you just message me all the questions and I can reply to you there?
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Put an arm stand to me or something.
Yeah.
Mom, how long are we gonna be gone? Half an hour. Okay. Can I leave the computer on? Okay, good. I can stay here on the computer. So, there you go.
Okay,
just message me. I'll just be standing there.
So she continues by saying, she says, continuing, Daniel Corp and Oxley Corp have done absolutely nothing to help the economy. And even if they tried, our economy has been continually going in a downward spiral since the 5th Rivers presidential election. The biggest topics of the last election were 1.11 and the economy. Now it's all about the economy. The reason why shops are not popular and the reason why nobody makes them anymore is because nobody wants to build a shop when the economic infrastructure is failing. We need to get the infrastructure fixed, create small reforms that would benefit all players, and level the economic playing field. Get rid of all chances for the Rivers government to bail out these big businesses. And when the shops finally have a good, when I always lose my spot in these answers. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. She's gone over a minute anyway, so.
Yeah, she says, but don't take my word for it. Trust the words of the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth players to join Rivers. I have laid out my entire plan in the speech I gave on the blog spot, and Trix will put a link somewhere in the description of the video. And I will also give a speech, and I have also given a speech detailing how we will get rid of drama in Rivers. The only reason there is so much drama is because the establishment does not want to accept the rock-solid facts and truths. And believe me, I'm not the only one who has found truth. Multiple reports from the White House Intel, Gradient 685, and even PicRaft point to big corrupt corporations as the fuel for our economic downward spiral. I had to read that really fast.
Can we penalty that because she went over 2 minutes there?
Here's the thing, is that she's probably not going to win the debate.
Yeah, I don't think she has any control over how long she does it because she doesn't know how long the time limit is. So I'm not gonna blame her for that. Okay, quick reply to that. Oxley Corp did do something to help Rivers. We made Rivers University, and we pretty much just.
I heard that.
Who died, Meshach? Everything okay down there? You good? Okay. Wait. Who'd you meet? Okay, never mind. Yeah, we built Rivers University, and we're planning to give people at Rivers a better education on the server. And we keep on telling her that Oxley Corp never accepted the invitation to the Enderman Foundation, so she can't get Oxley Corp like that. And another thing was that Um, I realized that she never mentioned the sixth player on Rivers, which was me. She probably doesn't because she knows I won't agree with her. And she also calls herself, I have a way to get rid of drama on Rivers, when the real reason is she's the queen of it all. Okay, I'm done. Oh my god, I have a huge stuffy nose. I'm gonna sound like a
Me
anthill.
too. I don't know. I got.
I'm gonna sound like an anthill in this video.
Okay. So the next. Hold on. Be right back. Mute my mic for the thing. When you want to hear my mom on the phone.
Do you want me to entertain the audience? Okay, bye. We can hear him. So, I'm guessing he's still recording. That's kind of awkward. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna win this debate. It's pretty hard. Okay, what do you want? Misha! Is the house on fire? Am I missing something? What's happening? Sorry, my dog's just barking at someone random. Probably barking at some guy walking down the street. Probably walking his dog. Alright. Yeah, quick disclaimer. Vote for who you want to stay in the presidential election. Me, Dano, Harry, or Leah. I suggest me, Dano, and Harry. You're gonna vote for the person that you want to stay in. The person with the least amount of votes will get taken out of the presidential election. That's how this whole thing will work. So if you vote for Leah, she gets a vote. If you vote for Dano, he gets a vote. If you vote for Harry, he gets a vote. Every vote will count as you want them to stay in the presidential election, not you don't want them. So if you vote for, for example, Harry, then and he gets the most votes, he stays in the presidential election. Whoever gets the second most votes will also stay in. Whoever gets the third most votes will stay in. Whoever gets the least amount of votes will get taken out of the election. So it's pretty much all up to the people of Rivers. Now, even if you're not a part of the Rivers community, there is still a way you can vote. It just won't count. You will just have to say that whoever you want to win the presidential election, and will totally take it into consideration, but your vote will not count at all. Okay, yep.
Alright, guys. Sorry for that little intermission. Had to do a quick intermission here. We're going to speed up the debate a little bit. The next question is, how will you utilize other dimensions like the Nether and the End? Now, guys, I want to do a little quick thing here. Is that Dano, he had to go. He had to leave the debate because he kept prolonging it for so long. So now I'm going to be able to reading off the answers of Leah and of Dano. Now, okay, so yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So wait, okay.
So Nano, of course, we always start with the guy in the middle, and then we go to the left, then to the right. The line right is always last. So first.
Or should I go first? So.
No, because I have to read off Dano's answers.
Okay,
so
wait.
Dano.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So Dano says, I don't think that we should really reform or do anything trying to make these things more livable. We've already done a great job of making them livable when Pickraft was president. I think all that we need to do now is just press people to try and make shops there and make it better, because we don't want to get rid of the mobs there, right? So that's pretty much what he says.
Okay, so what was the question again?
The question was, how will you utilize other dimensions like the End and the Nether?
Okay, so we can utilize them by making them a part of the community. Devin's already doing that as we speak. He is creating end pillars to be more like houses, to house people that maybe want to live in the End or near the End city. Now, and he's gone. Now, of course, if we utilize, it's going to be a little harder to utilize the Nether. The Nether's a whole different story, which really, we can't really utilize the Nether. Done. He's back. Alright, I'm done, Nathan. I gave my answer.
Okay. That's good, because I actually literally just ran downstairs and got a banana real quick and came back up. I legit just did that. I'm legit going to be eating a banana while I'm hosting the debate. You don't see that from Anderson Cooper. You don't see that from MSNBC people. You get that from me though. See, we're better than you, Fox News. Get on our
We're
level.
one of a kind.
Yeah.
We're one of a kind. Okay,
We are
okay,
one
I'm
of a kind.
finished.
We're special.
I'm finished with my answer.
Yeah.
I just kind of explained what the
Yeah.
and how we can utilize the end and not the nether.
Okay. And Leah's answer is, well, okay, I'm out of breath. Hold on. Okay, I'm not out of breath. I'm just kidding. I just know that when I read her answer, I'm gonna have to be like, I'm gonna have to turn to Eminem for a little while. Okay. Wow. So she says, well, my answer to this can only be accomplished if the economy is turned back to how it originally was when it was first created by Itch MC and Jackson RW. The way we will mobilize the other dimensions goes hand in hand with the job system, which will be automatically implemented with my executive order to revert back to the original prosperous economic system. Using a job system, people will acquire the materials needed to mobilize these other dimensions in exchange for money. Then, with those gathered materials, we can use non-profit groups, such as the link groups, as well as using small business owners and employees to help us mobilize the other dimensions. Then, whilst in the process of mobilizing other dimensions, we can give promotions and ads for the shops that fund us and help us mobilize it in the process. So we won't be just making the other dimensions livable and making it more productive, but we will also be promoting the shops to further help the economy. I think that we should protect mob spawners, create bridges and streets over lava, and those streets could actually be used to create shops in the Nether. The Nether could also possibly become a place where shops open up a second or third location. We would also make public buildings, statues, landmarks, and many other great things. I will be releasing a detailed list of what I plan to do in these other dimensions in an article on the River's Blogspot. So that's her answer.
Okay, can I please do a quick little reply to that?
You can do a reply, but I have to be
First off, this is the only time I'm ever going to say this. Thank you for telling me how we can make the Nether a part of the economy. And number one, how will you revert the economy back to the way it used to be? There's no way you can do that now. The only possible way is get rid of all the players on Rivers and revert back to the original 10, which will get rid of you, Michael, Dano, and lots of other players. What'd you get this time, an orange? Wait, what fruit did you get this time, an orange?
No, I just got I got a piece of gum. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, well, I answered.
Okay, nice. Sorry for randomly going back and forth with these things. Okay, so, with all that answered, the next question is, what do you think about CNN? I was kidding.
Oh, I got a lot of thoughts about that.
Oh yeah, boy, no. You know what's funny? Fun. I watch Fox News and CNN. I'm good. Fair and balanced. Okay, no. Anyway, I just watch it just to hear Anderson. Okay, name 3 things a person should look for in a candidate when voting. Dano. He's still responding. He's still typing, so I'll let you go first, Matthew.
Okay. The things you should look for is not just the fact that you're their friend. It's the fact of it's the fact that they're truthful to you. They actually know what they're doing, and they're experienced with the job. The most two experienced people that are on Rivers for president right now would be me and Harry, since we were both a president and we were both very good presidents. Now, the only reason I'm saying this is because Dano, he hasn't been president yet. Leah, she has only been on for a month. When you're talking to me, I've been on for almost a year, and Harry, who's almost been on for 8 months. Am I correct about that?
I don't know. He became admin on his first day.
I know, that's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. Like, how do you do that?
I don't know. People were like, we don't want anyone. Let's vote for this new guy.
Yeah, we don't know who he is.
It's like when you have to come down to Trump and Hillary, and then Gary Johnson just steps in like, hallelujah. No. Okay, anyway, keep going.
No, I'm done.
Everyone's standing still. This is probably the calmest debate I've ever had. No more shouting. People get back to your seats. Wow.
I'm done.
We have no audience. That's kind of sad. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have said that. We have an audience of 2 people and a guy in spectator mode.
Alright, I'm done. Nathan.
Okay, Daniel's answer is, he says, well, basically, what people should look for in a candidate is, number one, experience. Number two,
Oh, hey.
How good are you at abiding to the law? And three, knowledge on the current issues. And he just ends there.
Hold on, wait. I have to real quickly say something I forgot. You also have to look for a candidate that has who has the best ideas for rivers. Like, you need to know what they're actually going to do on rivers.
Yeah.
And pretty much for Leah, that means that you never know, because you never know if she's telling the truth or not. Because first of all, she's the queen of lies and the queen of drama. Alright. Move on to Leah now.
Okay. Leah's response is like the longest response I've ever
Oh,
heard.
this is gonna be just try to shorten it in your own words because we don't.
No way! I cannot do that. It's impossible.
How? Like, is
So
she
she
that
says,
hard to
well, in essence, let me begin with stating that back in 17...
Back in 1700.
Damn it, fuck kids. No. Okay, she says... no, I'm just kidding. She says... The three things that a player should look for in a candidate when voting are not the things you... What? Oh, are not the things that you think you should look for. I remember that in Pickraft's speech, he said only things that made him look like the best choice. Now you might say, but he said it was not for himself. But remember, if he was really being honest with the people of Rivers, he would have said very different things. Believe me, he would have. Anyway, to answer the question, the first thing should be found in a candidate is hard truth, non-sugar-coated,
Sugar-coated.
Oops.
Sugar-coated, Nathan.
The
That's how you
first
say it.
thing, yeah, I read it wrong. All right, I'm trying to go through this thing as fast as I can.
So wait. Did she said hard truth?
No, okay, listen.
She's not non-sugar-coated. Yeah.
No, okay.
So no one should vote for you.
No, she says the thing that should be found in a candidate is hard truth, non-sugar-coated honesty. Whenever the members of the establishment get all worked up over something I say, what they basically do is take half of one sentence and pair it up with another sentence and make it seem like I am a liar. But what's really funny is that since all of their rebuttals to my arguments are only grounded on nothing but opinions and corruption, I've always been able to make a fierce comeback. Legitimately though, watch my ads. The truth is truth, establishment, even if it hurts your feelings. Everyone will always flock to something and call it bad when it's the truth. Okay. And she says what the next trait is should be fierceness. We need a fierce and passionate president who can find common ground for all and stand their ground. We need a president who is not afraid to stand up and bring righteous punishment and warnings to the lawbreakers. I'm the fiercest candidate here. Game Boy Power repeatedly breaks laws.
Keep on telling yourself that.
Game Boy Power repeatedly breaks laws. He's continually burned down things, and he gave Sam a headache one time, even. Pickraft has no plan. MTheBeast OG didn't reprimand his former VP when he was president at all, and Inkipie doesn't even know what she stands for in this election. And the third and probably most useful trait is knowledge on the important issues. This is something Pickraft actually mentioned in his speech I referenced earlier, but the only problem is that he, along with the other candidates, don't know what the heck this economy, which is the most important issue in this election, by the way, even works. All that they have done is drive it into the ground even more. I have built the first stock exchange in Rivers, and somehow I managed to make a medium amount of emeralds even in this disastrous economy. I was educated on the economy by the ones who created it themselves. It's Entrix MC and Jackson RFW. I was educated on reforms by the one who is known to be the best president in Rivers history, Granite 685. And as I have already shown, I can get things done, so there is no need to question whether or not I will use my knowledge for the good of the people. And in fact, even if Offaly Corps does not have anything to do with the downfall of this economy, and yes, I do believe that they can be used to do good things, they haven't really done much to fix the economy, because even after their reinitiation, the economy has been driven down more and more, and we've been in stale mode. Thank you. That's what she says.
Okay, Nathan, first of all, she has a strike. She just attacked me because of my bloodline. Second of all, Offaly Corps has done a lot to help. She just doesn't know what she's talking about. When the economy was so-called broken, Offaly Corps wasn't even a thing.
I think she talks about the Offaly administration.
Okay,
But
well.
the guy who got, but
She
you
just
know
told
who,
me.
he who must not be named has been kicked out of that.
No. She just attacked me because of my bloodline, Nathan. She just said I never reprimanded my VP because because of what he's done.
She wrote these answers before she even knew their relation.
Well, still, like Still, like that's should be a strike. This was like you can't no defending her, but like I told her that I don't like you no attacking me for my bloodline. That's a strike for you, Leah. And you can't take that back at all.
Okay, so I had my recording software probably just took a big poop on me. Oh, great. Okay, wait. We're good? We're good. Okay, let's continue. Next question is, why do I keep having a sign in my inventory? You know why? I keep editing people's slogans.
Because we always change it.
Okay, question 5. This is going to be a really controversial question.
Wait, aren't we on 4 though?
Wait.
We're on 4.
No.
Yeah, we're on 4, Nathan.
Oh my gosh, I made a mistake. What the heck? I'm so bad.
We're on 4.
Question 4, which actually is okay. Mostly for Dano. This question is mostly for Dano. But since he's here, that's great. But here's anyone can respond.
Okay.
The question is many players, including fellow candidate, well it says your name here, but fellow candidate Leah M. Hunter, have looked at mega corporations like Dano Corp and have said that these businesses have been driving the economy to the ground. Their reasoning their reasoning is that for a long time you were inflating people's wallets with stacks of emerald blocks, and you continue to do so through the work of employees of Dano Corp by using unknowing players to deliver the money. What are your thoughts and your rebuttal to this? Now, Dano, he's still typing, so.
So you want me to go first?
Yeah, I'll let you go first.
All right. So I don't really have a problem with Dano giving out money. It's a generous thing that he's doing that, but you can't give out too much money. When you give out like thousands of emeralds to players, that is what I call flooding the economy. I don't think he's given out over 2,000 emeralds. Now, this is a bad thing that he's doing it, that he's giving that much money out, but to be honest, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. He's not doing it anymore, so why stress about it now?
Okay.
Done.
So Dano, he really short and concise answer and said, well, I've already served out my time, I've already served out my justice, so I've already paid the fees for those crimes I've done. Yes, I did donate 9 stacks of emeralds to many people before, but that's been taken back now. That's been withdrawn. That's over, and the economy can move on now. We should be focusing on issues ahead and stop looking at the past. We have to move on, move forward, and in fact, we have to do what Entrix has said before. Press on. So, yeah. Let's see. And did Leah give a response?
Oh, Leah's gonna have a hate answer this.
Okay. Oh. She doesn't have an answer. She doesn't.
That's fun.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Kicked out of debate. Kicked out. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. That's probably because that was a full question. That was just like Leah's. That question was practically Leah's answer.
Yeah. Leah.
She probably didn't feel the need she needed to answer
like,
that.
Nope.
She probably didn't feel the need to answer that because she knew it was like practically her answer in a nutshell.
Okay. And the final question is.
Oh, this is fun.
How will you be able to make transportation across rivers more versatile and easier? So, Dano is typing first. I will let you go first, Matthew.
Alright. Transportation on rivers. It's a very, very confusing thing. But, you know what? Here's how there's a reason why I'm making Harry my plugin manager. He's good with plugins. He knows what they are. See, there are these things. There's this plugin called /warp that we can warp to pretty much anywhere we want. But there's also something called warp signs that are much better because, you know, no one can tamper with them unless you're an admin or the president or the owner himself. And to be honest, warp signs, they're a really good idea. And that's pretty much how transportation can be used on rivers, or we can just use this simple old vanilla railway road.
Alright. Okay, Daniel just texted me. He says... Oh, sorry, drum set. He says, simple, command blocks.
No, jeez.
Okay, now Leah's response is the most lengthy. She says, well, as many as you know, my number one priority is to get the economy better. and get it flowing again. So my answer will go hand in hand with the economy. To get money circulation flowing again into the Prairie Parks and Rivers SMP, we will be employing many people into the new job system that will be automatically implemented once we revert back to the economic system we had in its original form. So we will use all the employed players and every player that wants to help us to build these waterways under Rivers SMP to help transportation be cheaper, easier, and faster. It's time to ditch minecarts, ditch all the rails, ditch the command block idea, ditch all the plugins. Too much work, and it won't help our economy. I have to do everything possible to help our economy work again. Water and boats are much cheaper and easier to use, and also, link groups. If you don't, hopefully Endrix will put a link somewhere detailing what it is. But I was the one that suggested whenever a link group has a meeting, the players in the meeting at the time will participate in building something. So even right now, possibly, link groups can build tunnels underground that we can then use as waterways. In fact, Endrix even told me in an email once that one of the ideas he had to keep the link group building tradition going was that the link group can build a series of tunnels underground that was like an artificial stronghold. So that way, if it's already built, why not we utilize it? So if it's already going to happen, well, let's do it. Believe me, this will create a lot of jobs, increase money circulation, and of course, make transportation easier and cheaper. I am also thinking of giving away free skeleton horses with saddles. I will detail more about my plans in an article of transportation on Rivers Blogspot.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly reply to this. Her answer will actually take the most time out of all of them. Warp plugins will probably take the least amount of time because using that and making it so that they'll just take the least amount of time. Command blocks will take kind of in the middle, but what she's thinking of, these waterways, well, they'll take a long time to make, and they'll probably be made by the time she ends her presidency. Now, tunnels, just underground tunnels. Yeah, you just walk the tunnels. Well, first of all, that would just make it feel like you're traveling longer. Another thing is that if if we're going to do these types of tunnels, we have to make it so that there is railroads in there. So it's going to have to be like a subway system, no matter what she says. Done.
Right. Okay, Leah actually has a response to this.
Oh boy.
Response. Let's see. Where is it? It's in a whole nother. It's like a very bottom. I'm scrolling down. These messages are not in order.
Does your finger hurt?
My finger hurts. Yes, it does. Because I cut it by trying to do Fruit Ninja in real life.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm joking. There's actually a real video online where it's like I cut my finger trying to do Fruit Ninja in real life, and it's legit not clickbait. He actually does cut his finger, and he goes to the emergency room. It's not clickbait. Okay. She says, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. She legit says this. Yes. My answer. The answer to this is going to be very time consuming. It will be. And it will not be as quick as command blocks or anything else. It really won't be. But the truth is this, is that it will take a long time, but it's all for the good of the server. I'm the economy candidate. I want to make the economy better. And if we are going to try and make the economy better by getting money circulation flowing and help transportation while keeping it still in vanilla without adding command blocks, this is the only way that this can be possible. And it's much cheaper than using rails.
That she has like psychic powers or something, replying to my answer like that. Anyway, so yes, it will take a long time, but it won't take as much time if we it won't take as much time if we add in something called government funding, which it's pretty much funding for the government. We can take some money out of that to give it to some workers so they can start building all this stuff. Now, an underground subway system, sure, that's something, but like an above-ground railway system is actually much better because it's literally just placing rails to different places. And that would be a lot cheaper, it would take a lot less time out of our day, and it's overall the better way to do it if you want to stick to vanilla.
Okay, and the final question is... not final, but... I'm joking.
What?
I'm joking.
You literally just said the final question.
I'm joking. Okay, guys, so now it's time for the candidates' closing statements. Matthew, you can go first.
Okay, my closing statement is that I tell the truth. That may not seem like the truth, but it is the truth. I tell the truth over more of the players on rivers. So, and if you really want the better presidents to be in there, don't elect Leah. She has the good ideas and stuff, but really, what can she do as a new player? She doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't know what the truth on rivers is. The only thing is that there's only one explanation to why she's so good at this. She is great at 685. There's too much evidence to support it. They both despise Dano. They both refuse the fact that Retro is the best country. They both refuse the fact that Dano got his money legitimately, and they both have the same formal typing, and they both know the past of me and Nico. It's all plays out into this one theory that I have.
Interesting. I want to have a little bonus question for you. Is that if she really is Michael, then does that rule out the fact that she's limited by her new player nest? I guess like new player nest too.
Yes, it does rule out the fact, but it also shows that she's taking the oldest trick of the book and trying to confuse us with it. Ethan did this once, and Michael's trying to do it so he can run for president once again.
Yeah, Dano did this too. It was so funny, but Dano's backfired on like 5 minutes.
No, but Dano wasn't as extreme as Ethan or Michael's. Dano just wanted to figure out what people really thought about him. Alright, finished.
Alright. Dano, he said his closest statement is that he has been trying to help make rivers better. He wants to do his best. And while he may not know everything, he will gain experience later if he's elected president. And he will continue to help make the server better. He's already done so much stuff. He's already shown he can be that candid person. If you watch he says, it's weird because I'm talking like in. Okay, I'm saying this. I'm interjecting something. It's weird because like I'm talking and like. It's like I'm saying me, but it feels weird when I say me because I'm talking to Daniel, but I think I'm still saying me, so I gotta like reword. Okay. So he says, if you guys watch my speeches on the Rivers YouTube channel from a long time ago, you can see that I have a lot of stuff figured out. I have a lot of great speeches there, and I've detailed a lot of my plans there, and I have gained much more experience back then. I messed up. Yeah, I have gained much more experience now than I had back then, and trust me, if you think I was good back then, I'm much better now. So vote for me, vote for the can-do president, the one who can really get things done, and the owner of one of the best countries in rivers. Okay, Leah's closing statement.
Okay, this is gonna be long. Wait, how long is it?
Okay, page 1. No, skip.
Page 1 of 2000.
Yeah. She says, this is more than just a 2-month election. This is more than just something to stir a pipe. This is the defining moment of whether or not we, the people of Rivers SMP, will be strong enough to take back our government and economy out of the hands of the elite and the corporate organizations that have seized it, and put it back in the hands of us, the people, that rightly deserve it. The only force strong enough to take back this great server is us. The only strength that is able to do this is us, the people of Rivers. I love this server, and believe me, I do not have to do this. I built a great farm. I built a great shelter. I built a great home. I could have enjoyed the fruits of my labor. I could have let this election sweep right over my head. But I love this server too much to see it get taken out of the hands of the people even more, and only have it be put in the hands of an establishment pawn. This server was meant to be ours. The only way we can prosper is if it is ruled by us, the community and the people. The only way we can be made great again is if it is ruled by us. And for the cause of the people, I will gladly take this horror show of insults, lies, and slanderous accusations. All for the hope of a Rivers that is made great once again. So I urge everyone who wants to see this server turn back into the United Utopia it was once so greatly known for, then vote for me. I will not lay down, Rivers. I keep my promises, and my experience record shows that. Thank you.
What experience record are you talking about? You've only been on for a month. What are you talking about? Michael's experience record? Are you really Michael? Are you? Come on, tell me right now.
Oh, dang it! I just typed yes in chat and I realized you're not. Well, guys, that's the end of the debate. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Vote for Donald Trump.
Vote for Donald Trump.
Trump. Yeah. So, guys, it's that time again. It's time for voting. We're gonna have a voting poll open like literally right after this debate's been uploaded. We're gonna do our best not to edit it that much. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to like rewatch part of the clips where like I got interrupted or where I had a lot of intermissions because I kind of want to upload this debate right now unedited. So if there is anything, I'm gonna upload it. Probably not edit it, but if there is anything in it that like is like a lot of background noise or something was caught in it that was not supposed to be caught in it, let me know and I can take back the video, edit it, put it back up again, and then we will delay the vote from actually taking place. So
The only background noise you're gonna hear is my dog barking.
Wait,
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I don't even know what he's barking at. He was just barking at something
my
random.
dog, he
Probably
barks at like, my dog was barking once, and you could just see like, where are you looking, man? I was like, where are you looking, Jesse?
He was probably looking.
And he was
at
looking into like this
car.
big dark corner, like it's big. He was barking at like a corner. I'm like, you are so dumb.
He was probably barking at this parked car that did that.
He was like, that parked car looks like a cat. Thanks, Toyota. Thanks, Toyota. Your Prius looks like a cat.
It looks like a mountain lion.
Yeah, the Prius looks like a cat now. Just being honest.
A devil cat.
The Prius is one of the worst cars ever made. Alright, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Oh, yeah, comment to see if the Prius looks like a cat. Yeah, so if it looks like a cat.
Not only are the people of Rivers allowed to vote, but you guys are too. Probably won't be counted, though.
Yeah, you guys can vote, won't be counted, just like everyone's vote in California, because we all know that George Soros rigged the voting. No, I'm just kidding.
They just say it's democratic.
Yeah, it's like George Soros rigged everything. Okay, anyway, that's all. Goodbye.